us from DD India newsroom. A very good evening, Suchitra. And this is a blessing in disguise for Royal Challengers Bangalore, especially when we talk about the title drought. So the women's team, they've done something which the men can never do. For RCB specifically.
Yes, Deepika. Next time, when someone tells you that women can't do what men can do, we should just show them the picture of Royal Challengers Bangalore women lifting the WPL title, because they have done what RCB men have not done in all these years, and it's a great respite, we should say, for the RCB franchisee. But yes, it's definitely a successful moment for women's sports, women's cricket. We saw how a house full of crowd was supporting Royal Challengers Bangalore and Delhi Capitals, both the teams. They have performed really well in this tournament. And the women cricket, it came out the eventual winner as WPL Season 2 concluded. Yes, big victory for RCB, and Delhi Capitals lost for the second season in the final. They ended up as runners-up, but they can keep their head high because they have performed really well, and they reached the final in the second season, and reaching finals continuously in 2 seasons is a big task. But yes, 3 cheers for RCB women. The way they kept their cool, they read the pitch perfectly. I'll say the way their spinners performed, that was the turning point of the match, and that's why they were able to win this WPL title. Deepika.
And also when we talk about the players from Triyanka to Eliza Perry, everyone came out really brilliantly with flying colours on WPL pitches. We also remember the 6-wicket historic haul of Eliza Perry, and also not to forget Triyanka's yesterday performance. Is Women's Premier League starting a bit late? The women's team always had that talent, or is it the right time, the right opportunity, a combo of everything that the women's team are now getting, because they are also getting a 6 crore rupees prize purse with this big victory? Suchitra.
Yes, Deepika, no prize money is enough for what these women have done. And what to say about Eliza Perry? She is the only sports woman we know. She has represented her country in football and international level, and in cricket she has 6 T20 World Cup titles, 2 World Cup titles, and now she has won WPL title in her kitty. And yes, the Indian young girls, they have also come out as stars. We all know Smriti Mandhana, we all know Jemima, but yes, there are some new girls who have become overnight stars because of the success of WPL. And if we look at the composition of the crowd, there were young kids, there were young girls, young boys, you know, who turned out to watch this WPL final. In fact, all the matches of WPL final, because when the Women's Premier League started, so the question was, will it be able to seek that kind of audience that Indian Premier League has received, that kind of response that IPL has garnered? Will it be able to justify that tag, the Premier League tag attached to WPL? And in 2 seasons, it has shown that yes, it has the capacity, it has that kind of firepower to attract the viewers in the stadium. We have seen full houses, full stadiums in the matches, and I hope that in the next season we will see more venues, more teams, and it will do more good for women's cricket and women's sports.
And when we talk about more good for women cricket and sports, acknowledgement is very much important, from equal pay to both the teams, men and women, to having WPL, and now having equal number of crowd for both IPL men's category and women's category as well. Women, especially here in cricket, have seen a long journey for themselves, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. It's a long journey for women's cricket. We have seen the success stories of women cricketers of yesteryears, how, they tell stories that, the jerseys were not available. It was difficult to find the right kind of kit for themselves, because, the bats, all the cricket equipment, it was being made keeping in mind the men. So, you know, and now things have come a long way. You could see, you can see different fan clubs of these young girls. When you go to any IPL match where RCB is playing, you will see a sea of cricket fans wearing that Virat Kohli jersey. So in this particular match, you can see the fans wearing a jersey of Smriti Mandhana or Alice Perry. So that's a big change, we can say, because earlier even the jerseys for fans, you know, bearing the names of these female cricketers were not available in the market. But today they are available because there are people who would like to wear those jerseys and go to the stadiums to watch the match and to cheer their team and to cheer their favorite player wearing that jersey. So it speaks a lot for where women's cricket has come from those days to this day.
Indeed, thank you so much, Suchitra, for joining us and bringing us a rounded perspective on the rise of women with the winning momentum of RCB specifically. Thank you. Now, considering the popularity of the Indian Premier League, interestingly, now cricket players are also struggling to get the tickets. Ravichandran Ashwin has recently urged